So I have decided that today I'm going to go on a cycle around the island. I don't want to go to the art museums yet. I'm sort of saving that for another day. So I'm going to go to this vegan veggie restaurant, which is like a shokudo, like a dining hall, get some lunch, and then take my sketchbook out and do some drawing. They actually had peppers in the help yourself vegetable place, which is awesome. I've been thinking about doing a project called Project Teshima and sort of documenting in more detail life there. Because I think it's super interesting, as I've said a million times, and that's only with 3 days of talking to like 2 people. So I'd really, like to document it a bit more and understand what the people living here think. That is so nostalgic. This is the school bell that used to ring in my old Japanese school. It's kind of crazy to me how 900 people can sustain a school, and it's a pretty big school. Like, there must really not be that many people in each class, like 4. I don't know, I have no idea. This is the post office where I'm supposed to get a bank account. That's a problem for another day. That is chilling. There's no life in those eyes. This doesn't look like a restaurant, it looks like someone's house. I don't think they're open. So I knock? I don't know. Hey! Konnichiwa! Oh, arigato. They were open. The toddler summoned some people. Arigatou gozaimasu. No, thank you. Hi, pencil. Enpitsu. Nice. Beautiful. I think I'm gonna try and draw something from this. Jesus Christ, I'm so calm. I feel like I've been drugged. Like, the vibes in there were so peaceful. Like, you know, the wind was blowing the curtains and I could hear like this sound of running water, and I was sketching and like eating delicious food. So it was awesome. So now I'm gonna go and find the electric bikes, which are back this way. And apparently there's one road on the whole island. So it's impossible for me to get lost, which is great because I have no sense of direction. Feeling pretty good actually. Like, yesterday I had a bit of a wobble of like feeling super hungover and it was grey and nothing was open. And I was like, what have I done? And then today I have written and I've drawn and I've eaten good food and had coffee, 2 coffees. I've given up on trying to quit. Like, fuck it, life's too short. Life's too short and coffee's not that bad for you. I'm pretty sure there was some research that said 3 cups a day reverses liver cirrhosis. So I'm gonna take that as I can drink as much as I want as long as I drink 3 cups of coffee a day. I did not get far because the bike I chose was actually the bike I turned on to check yesterday. And clearly I didn't turn it off, or I did something, because now the power isn't coming on. And there are loads of rice fields that I do not fancy cycling up without electricity. So I'm gonna swap this guy out. I'm an idiot, and you had to fucking turn it on with the button, and I didn't do that first. But whatever, I'm gonna take this blue one. Why is it making this sound? Holy shit, I think that's a turtle. Oh fuck, I'm gonna really scare it with my shitty bike, but... Ah, dude! It's a turtle! Hey! Hey, it's okay. Keep going, wherever you're going. But probably get off the road. My bike sounds like it's got asthma. Which I can say because my mom has asthma. Apparently there are aliens in Teshima. I'm risking my life by doing this one-handed when a curve is approaching, but this is so beautiful. These are the rice fields. Oh fuck, I'm speeding up. Ah! Place for sea dreamers. I don't know if this is up here or further down. Let's do some exploring. This is either a place for sea dreamers or it's somebody's house. So this is definitely a temple, which I don't really want to film inside. I think a place for sea dreamers might be down here, because I can hear voices. Wow. This blue is insane. Oh my god, I want to go swimming. It's also boiling hot right now. It's like 30 something degrees. I sometimes wish that I had more to offer. So like if I was a doctor or something kind of practical, I could stay here and yeah, offer that to the community. But in reality, my experience thus far is like renewable energy finance, and I'm like an unpracticed yoga teacher. Yeah, but there's something to think about in terms of what I want to do when I finish traveling. Maybe it needs to be more practical. Whoa. At least I've got Gore-Tex shoes. I found this interesting rock, and it's like got a blue bit. I don't know why. Is this just plastic? Because actually, no, it might be a roof tile, because some of the roofs are bright blue. So, Teshima, about 15 years ago, I'm going to fact check myself down here. There was this big incident where a load of trash got released by accident, and it all came washed up on the island. And it was a massive disaster, and they had to stop rice farming. A load of people obviously moved away. And nobody would come anymore. And so there was this massive effort to try and clean up the island and get rid of the trash. And they finally managed to do it, but it took them something like 14 years. And then I think in order to change the image of the island, they then had this big drive to try and bring artists and architecture in, and that's when they created the very famous art museum and all these art installations. And walking around, like, you can't really see any evidence of that, like, trash being washed up, because it's a very clean beach looking at it. Well, actually looking at it, I can see like 3 pet bottles, which I'm going to pick up. But yeah, it doesn't doesn't seem like there was such a terrible incident. But I think that's just a testament to how hard everybody worked to clear it up. Yeah. The only thing that does surprise me is the amount of like abandoned houses, as I said, and like random bits of like rubble and like unused wood and stuff. I'll take a video of it. But there's loads of these like storehouses with just random materials in. Yeah. But I mean, it's such a beautiful island. It's really crazy to me that there aren't more people. How are there only 900 people here? It's so beautiful. And like, it's so close to mainland Japan. Mainland Japan. Honshu. Kyushu? I should really know this. Honshu. It's Honshu. It's gotta be Honshu. Anyway. Yeah. I realized I left my electric bike up by the shrine or the temple, so I'm gonna go and get that, because it would be really shitty if on my third day I lost my boss's bike. My bike was still here, which is great, and I'm definitely gonna come back here and maybe do some swimming in the beach. Is this an eagle? I think it's a fucking eagle. What the hell? Desho? It's an eagle. Excuse my bike again, but this is sort of what I mean. Like this, yeah. I sort of feel like I'm in some kind of post-apocalyptic world. And like this used to be a road or something and now it's overgrown. Oh fuck, I should really look out for snakes. I wonder how old this is. So this is Teshima Olive Park, I think. But there's a ton of olives, so I think these are like clementines maybe, but they're still super green. Mikan, yeah, so they're like, fuck, what do you call that in English? Mikan, satsumas. So now I'm starting to see when people said that Teshima was famous for farming, like, okay, fair enough. I've seen a lot of olives and mikans and rice as well, but I guess it's all in these like hills. It's not really in this very small part of the island in which I live, and there have been no cars on the road whatsoever, which is great really, because I can't really get past like, what does it say, 11 kilometers an hour is my top speed. And pleased to see some solar panels as well. That's cool. So beautiful. I wonder how many people are on these islands, if there's anybody on that one. Surely not. Maybe there's just a house in the middle of the forest and like someone lives there. Yeah, but then they need to like take a boat to get food all the time. Let's just kill that dream. I found some cows. Chotto kyuka. I think I'm gonna drink this and then walk up to see that tiny shrine. I am actually standing in the road, which is probably not a good idea. Oh my god, this looks like the best place to read. Imagine just writing in a... and then having this as your view. Actually, I think it is open to the public, because... is this the door? I'm definitely coming back here to do some writing. I might just sit and sketch actually. So I just found this like random blue book on the table. I think it's probably like a tour guide book. But yeah, so the te in teshima means like rich or bountiful. And then shima means island in Japanese. Actually, this is like little mountain. So it means like rich or abundant island. I've now been cycling for like a couple hours, maybe more than that. I think it's about 4 p.m. and I set off from lunch at like 2. It's been 2 hours actually. And I have barely passed anybody. And yeah, I think I've pretty much cycled the whole way around the island at this point. Like, it's gonna probably take me another 30 minutes to get back. There's like one big road that wraps around the island, but there's so many of these little offshoot roads that I've been so curious and I want to go down. But I also do not want to cycle around in the dark because there are like wild boars and bears and stuff. Classic Japan. Yeah, and also it's been very hot because I didn't realize, but I had my bicycle on like low power mode this whole time. So I've been going up these crazy hills and pretty much doing it with my own legs, which I did not want to do. I wish my camera could do this justice. Like, what it's not capturing is like this beautiful smell of fields, and it's that perfect temperature where you can't feel the temperature. And then when I'm riding down the mountain, I get this amazing rush of like cool breeze, which is great because I'm really hot. Guys, there's an okonomiyaki place, which is my favorite thing to eat in Japan, so this is awesome. Now I'm just gonna go back and do some writing, make some dinner. Yeah, and probably sleep pretty well.